Welcome to Enlighten Wisdom. This message is not for everyone. It's for a unique group of people who know deep down that they are different. If you don't feel a connection to what I'm about to say, it may even stir something in you. That's okay, because this message is specifically for the chosen ones. Chosen ones, I need you to stay with me until the very end, because everything I'm about to say will resonate on a level you might not have words for, but you already sense it. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and join this community where like-minded souls gather to affirm and embrace their calling. Now listen carefully. If you are one of the chosen ones, you know there's a unique presence that surrounds you, a divine protection, as if an unseen force is watching over your every step. You are not ordinary, and you never have been. You carry within you something spiritual, something magical, a force that cannot be explained by the limitations of this world. But there's more, something you might not hear often. Chosen ones, you are the most potent beings on this planet. When I say potent, I mean it in every possible way. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and even psychologically. You don't just exist in this world, you influence it. You shift the energy of situations, of rooms, of entire lives. That is your gift, and it is extraordinary. If you are watching this and something within you is lighting up, it's because you know. You have felt it your entire life, a quiet power, an undeniable purpose. Chosen ones often walk a path of peace, of light, and of positivity. People see you as nice, as if your kindness is all there is. They don't realize the depths of your capabilities, the vastness of your strength. You choose peace not because you are weak, but because you are wise. You understand the value of balance, of harmony. But let's be clear. Sometimes people mistake your peaceful nature for naivety. They think they can dominate, manipulate, or challenge you because you don't retaliate in the ways they expect. They have no idea that you see everything. You see through their words, through their actions, and straight to their intentions. Nothing gets past you. Not really. You are aware. Chosen one. You know what's happening around you, even when others believe you are oblivious. You can sense when someone's energy shifts, when their smile hides deception, when their words carry a silent edge. This awareness is both your shield and your sword. Always remember this. Just because you choose peace, it doesn't mean you lack power. The truth is, you possess a strength that can surprise anyone who dares to underestimate you. You are equipped to handle challenges in ways others cannot comprehend. That's what makes you unique, that's what makes you chosen. But here's the thing. Being chosen doesn't mean you're perfect. Like everyone, you have made mistakes. You have stumbled, you have fallen. But unlike others, you rise. Every mistake, every failure becomes a lesson that pushes you further on your path of enlightenment. You don't stay down because you were never meant to. You are designed to elevate, to grow stronger, wiser, and even more aligned with your true purpose. Chosen ones, listen closely. Your energy is powerful, and that means you must be careful with how you use it. You cannot afford to let the wrong people, the wrong situations, or even your own emotions drain you. The stakes are higher for you. If you find yourself in trouble, the consequences can often be far greater for you than for others. Why? Because your purpose is greater. Your energy is not ordinary, and the universe holds you to a higher standard. Your missteps have weight, but so do your victories. So here's my message to you. Choose wisely. Choose your reactions. Choose where you invest your time, your energy, and your focus. You are not here to fight meaningless battles. You are here to fulfill a higher calling, a divine mission that only you can complete. You are a chosen one. Walk in that power. This is why so many special individuals, those who are truly chosen, often find themselves in difficult and even unjust situations such as jail or serious conflict, often through no fault of their own. It's not because they are bad or deserving of such outcomes, but because they fail to realize how different they are and how their unique energy makes them stand out in ways others cannot ignore. Chosen ones often walk through life unaware of the way the world views them. They do not see that others are watching, scrutinizing, and sometimes even waiting for them to slip up. This is the harsh reality. When chosen ones face challenges, it seems like no one truly understands their perspective. Their struggles are met with silence or judgment rather than compassion or support. This happens because the world carries a hidden bias against them, against you. There's a truth most people won't say out loud. Deep down, others recognize your extraordinary energy and potential. Even those who criticize or envy you can sense your power, your light, and the unique way you navigate this life. But here's the catch. They won't celebrate you for it. Instead of applauding your strengths, they will highlight your mistakes. They will magnify your flaws and every misstep to undermine you because your existence reminds them of what they lack. When you thrive mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, people notice. And for some, it stirs feelings of discomfort or inadequacy. Your growth, your resilience, and your light can feel threatening to those who have not found their own. This is why people will focus on your mistakes rather than your victories. It's not because you are weak, it's because your very existence triggers something within them. This constant scrutiny is why so many special individuals find themselves in compromising situations. The provocations you face are often intentional. People push your buttons, test your limits, and try to provoke you into reacting. And let's be honest, sometimes you do react. You're human. You have emotions. But as a chosen one, the consequences of your reactions are often far more severe than they would be for others. Why? Because the world holds you to a higher standard. Your energy carries weight, and when you slip, even slightly, it's as though the universe amplifies it. People around you will seize that moment, using it to label you, criticize you, and attempt to drag you down. But let me remind you, their focus on your flaws has nothing to do with you. It's a reflection of their own limitations, insecurities, and inability to accept your greatness. This is why I always say to the chosen ones, if someone does you wrong, let it go. Do not engage. Do not retaliate. Let them have their fleeting moment of victory because truly, that's all they'll ever get. The universe keeps perfect balance, and karma always comes around, swiftly and sharply. When karma strikes back, it can be severe. But you don't need to witness it, and you don't need to be the one to deliver it. As a chosen one, your strength comes from a higher divine source. Your power isn't in petty arguments or proving yourself to others. It's in the quiet confidence of knowing who you are. You are already validated by something far greater than human opinions. So when someone challenges you, provokes you, or tries to pull you into negativity, remember, you don't need to stoop to their level. Let me paint this picture. Imagine you're in a heated argument. Maybe it's with a friend, a co-worker, or someone close to you, like a boyfriend or girlfriend, who is pushing your buttons, trying to drag you into conflict. In that moment, pause, take a deep breath, remind yourself of who you are. Their provocation is not worth your peace. Walk away. Leave the room if you have to. Step outside. Do whatever it takes to protect your energy. Because here's the truth. When you walk away, you don't lose. You win. You win because you refuse to play a game that was designed to drain you. You win because you refuse to give anyone the satisfaction of pulling you down to their level. You win because your power lies not in retaliation, but in restraint. Chosen ones, you were not sent here to fight meaningless battles. You were not sent here to argue with small minds or engage with those who thrive on conflict. You are here for something greater. You are here to rise above. So the next time someone tests you, whether it's through their words, their actions, or their negativity, choose peace. Move to another room, step out of the situation, and remind yourself that their behavior is a reflection of them, not you. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone because your purpose, your energy, and your light already speak volumes. Walk away with your head held high, chosen one. The universe sees you. The divine is with you. And those who attempt to provoke you will soon realize that they can't dim the light of someone who was chosen. Chosen ones, you must understand why people try to provoke you. It's not random, and it's certainly not harmless. They're trying to rile you up because the consequences of your reactions are far more severe than they are for others. When you slip even slightly, the world notices. It magnifies your mistakes and holds you to a higher standard because your energy is unlike anyone else's. The world can feel harsh, like it's set against you. You've probably felt this more times than you can count. And when you react negatively, when you allow those forces to pull you down into anger, frustration, or conflict, you're giving them exactly what they want, a distraction from your higher path. You must remember this truth. As a chosen one, you are powerful. You are guided by a force far greater than any negativity the world can throw at you. That's why it's best not to challenge someone like you. Your light, your resilience, and your connection to a divine source are unmatched. When someone wrongs you, despite your good intentions and kindness toward them, they are not escaping justice. The universe is watching. They will face their own consequences in time. There will come a day, mark my words, when you'll look back at this moment, or even at this very video, and realize how right this message is. You'll see that every challenge, every unfair situation was preparing you for something far greater. Being a chosen one often means enduring difficult beginnings. You didn't have it easy. In fact, many chosen ones grow up in harsh and toxic environments, surrounded by some of the most challenging and difficult people. It might feel at times as if the universe was unfair to you, placing you in situations that no one else seemed to experience. But here's the truth. The universe was preparing you. It was shaping you into the warrior, the healer, and the guide you were meant to be. Think back to your youth. You may recall being surrounded by negative influences, people who were manipulative, harmful, or even outright toxic. Maybe you grew up in homes where love was scarce or where chaos was constant. Perhaps you found yourself surrounded by tough characters, people who lived on the edge in darkness or among crime. Some chosen ones are drawn unknowingly into circles of gangsters, rebels, or destructive personalities. You might have wondered even as a child, why am I here? Why do these people surround me? But here's the secret. In your early years, your true potential was hidden. Your divine gifts were paused, deliberately shielded, so you could survive those environments. Your light was dimmed, not because you lacked it, but because it needed to remain unseen until the time was right. It was your protection. Those around you sensed something special about you, even if they couldn't put it into words. They were inexplicably drawn to your hidden light. It's why you might now look back in confusion, questioning those associations, those friendships, and those influences. Why did I cross paths with people like that? Why was I surrounded by negativity? It feels baffling, doesn't it? But I want you to think of it like this. Imagine a tiny puppy wandering into a den of lions. The puppy is vulnerable, unaware of the danger around it. It's small, unthreatening, undeveloped in its abilities. The lions could easily harm it. Yet there's no real reason to attack. Similarly, those toxic forces targeted you, not because of who you were then, but because they sensed your potential. Even in its infancy, your energy shone brightly. They may not have understood it, but they felt it. You were like that puppy, vulnerable, yet carrying something special, something sacred. And though it felt like you were walking through fire in your youth, you survived. You endured. You learned. Here's another truth about chosen ones. You're not just book smart. You possess street smarts too. You intuitively understand how to navigate dangerous and tricky situations. You've learned to survive, to adapt, and to read people in ways others cannot. These instincts forged through hardship are part of your divine preparation. They gave you tools for this life that cannot be taught in schools or books. But as much as those environments shaped your strength, they were never your destiny. Your true calling has always been something higher, to foster love, healing, and restoration in the world. You were not sent here to engage in negativity. You were not created to live among chaos or darkness forever. Yet growing up, it may have felt like you were being pulled in the wrong direction, as if the forces around you were trying to derail your path. You may have been influenced by negative people, harmful habits, or even darker energies. At the time, you may not have fully understood what was happening. But let me tell you this. Every moment, every experience, even the darkest ones, served a purpose. The people who tried to harm you? They unknowingly shaped your resilience. The toxic environments? They forged your strength. The moments when you felt lost? They were teaching you to find your way back to the light. Chosen ones, you were never on the wrong path. You were on a path of preparation. A path that would one day lead you to your purpose. A purpose that only you can fulfill. So if you've ever questioned why your past looks the way it does, or why you face such adversity, know this. It's because you are chosen. You were born to rise. And now, it's your time to shine. These experiences, while dark and painful, were never without purpose. Every moment you endured, every challenge, every negative encounter, served as a catalyst to shape the person you are becoming. It's as if life was training you, step by step, to transform even the most negative situations into something positive. Think about it this way. A toy cannot function without both the positive and negative ends of a battery. Both are required to produce energy, to bring something to life. Similarly, your positive and negative experiences were necessary. Together, they powered your growth, your wisdom, and your ability to navigate this world with purpose and clarity. But here's an important distinction. Being surrounded by negativity wasn't something you chose. It wasn't a reflection of who you are or where you were meant to be. It was often due to naivety, those early years when you didn't yet know your true self or your divine purpose. You were like an unpolished diamond, precious yet unaware of your worth. Recognizing this distinction is crucial as you move forward in the present. Aligning with toxic people or environments can harm your well-being. Their energy can drain you, weigh you down, and distract you from your higher path. This is why many chosen ones, as they evolve and awaken, step into roles of profound significance. They become psychics, healers, spiritual guides, and counselors, beacons of light for those who are lost. They take their deep understanding of both light and darkness and turn it into tools of transformation. Chosen ones make sense of their past. They find meaning in their suffering. And most importantly, they use their experiences to enlighten, empower, and heal others. When you look closely at the people who take on these roles, bishops, prayer warriors, and spiritual leaders, you'll notice something remarkable. These individuals possess an immense capacity for influence. They are among the most impactful and powerful people you will ever encounter. Why? Because they carry both wisdom and energy. Their prayers, their guidance, their very words resonate at a higher frequency. Now, here's something important to remember. While they may appear calm and composed on the surface, their depth runs far deeper than you can see. Someone might offer prayers with all the right words, speaking with humility and grace, yet they could be the most potent person in the room. Underneath that calm exterior lies a power so intense that it could shift energies, transform situations, or even escalate matters significantly if provoked. This isn't to paint chosen ones negatively, it's simply to reflect the truth. The depth and intensity they harbor is unmatched. A chosen one doesn't operate on a superficial level. They see things others cannot. They feel energies others overlook. And their responses, whether spoken or unspoken, carry extraordinary weight. Chosen ones typically avoid speaking ill of others. Why? Because their words are not ordinary. Their words hold power, power to heal, to uplift, but also to cut through falsehoods and illusions. They understand the consequences of their voice, and so they often hold back. They remain silent, even when others speak freely, criticizing, gossiping, or spreading negativity. But here's where the distinction becomes clear. If a chosen one decides to speak, if they reveal truths about a person, a situation, or an energy, their words can be profoundly transformative. Their insights are not random or surface level. They speak with clarity, with precision, and often with startling detail. Imagine this. You're in a room with a chosen one. They've been quiet, listening, observing. Then, without warning, they begin to speak. Their words carry weight as if they've tapped into something unseen. Suddenly they know things about you, your past, your struggles, your family, your relationships, things you've never shared with anyone. It's not magic, it's not coincidence, it's their gift. Chosen ones possess a unique ability to perceive truths about others simply by being in their presence. They read energy, they observe patterns, they connect the dots in ways others cannot. And this is why their presence is both healing and unsettling. On one hand, chosen ones bring light, comfort, and clarity to those who seek their guidance. On the other hand, they reveal what others try so hard to hide. Their very presence can trigger insecurities in those who aren't ready to confront their own shadows. But here's the beauty of it. Chosen ones don't wield this power to harm. They don't expose truths for the sake of control or manipulation. Instead, they use their gifts to restore, to enlighten, and to guide. They understand that their role is not to tear people down, but to help them see the light within themselves. Chosen ones, your experiences, no matter how dark, were your training ground. They prepared you to carry this incredible responsibility. You were shaped by adversity so you could rise above it. You were surrounded by negativity so you could learn to transform it. And now you carry within you the power to see beyond appearances, to speak truths that heal, and to lead others toward the light. Never forget, your words, your energy, and your presence hold extraordinary weight. Use them wisely. Speak with intention. Move with purpose, and remember that your ability to navigate both light and dark is what sets you apart. You are not ordinary, you are chosen. And the world needs your light now more than ever. If a chosen one ever chooses to use their words against someone, the impact can be profound. So deep, in fact, that it touches the very spirit of the person involved. This is not just communication. It's an energetic force. The words of a chosen one carry weight, intention, and unseen power that can influence someone's thoughts, emotions, and even their life's trajectory. This formidable ability is why chosen ones are considered so powerful, even revered. But here's what sets them apart. Despite their immense power, chosen ones are inherently positive. Their nature leans toward transformation, taking negativity and turning it into something beautiful and constructive. Where most people see only chaos, chosen ones see opportunities for healing, growth, and restoration. It's in their essence to bring light into darkness and to bring harmony into spaces that others have abandoned. From an early age, chosen ones recognize that there is something different about them. While others focus on what's in front of them, the chosen ones see beyond. They have an uncanny ability to sense what's hidden, the truth behind words, the energy behind actions, and the real motives people often conceal. It's as though they were gifted a special lens to see life in its rawest and most honest form. This profound insight, however, comes with its own challenges. Chosen ones attract tests and trials from others. People around them often unconsciously will provoke, challenge, or scrutinize them. Not out of malice, but because the energy of a chosen one can stir something dormant in those who encounter it. They see the calm strength in you and feel compelled to poke and prod just to see if you'll break. What they don't realize is that provoking a chosen one comes with consequences. The reality for a chosen one is this: your words and actions are never insignificant. They carry a magnitude of power that others cannot comprehend. This is why chosen ones live with a sense of responsibility, aware that every word they utter and every action they take can create ripples, healing or harm, building or destroying. It's not just about wisdom or intelligence. Chosen ones possess knowledge that seems almost divinely bestowed. They know truths that others overlook, including intricate details about the people around them. It's not something they actively search for. It's an intuitive gift, a quiet knowing that reveals itself when needed. These insights are not commonly accessible, which is why chosen ones stand out as extraordinarily potent beings. Yet with great power comes the need for restraint. Chosen ones often choose to remain reserved, keeping much of their understanding to themselves. This isn't out of fear or doubt, it's out of necessity. When you carry knowledge that can transform or dismantle someone's life, you cannot afford to wield it carelessly. The words of a chosen one are like a double-edged sword. They can uplift or devastate, heal or harm, depending on how they are used. This dual nature of their power is why chosen ones must guard their knowledge carefully. Imagine holding a tool so powerful that it could build an empire or destroy one in a single stroke. That's the weight chosen ones carry. If you are a chosen one, you already understand this dynamic. You know the intense impact of your energy, and you've likely experienced moments where people provoked you, unaware of what they were unleashing. When provoked, a chosen one doesn't lose control. Instead, their reaction is a reflection of their inherent power being unleashed. This is not rage, it's resilience. It's not recklessness. It's the raw intensity of a spirit that has been tested and refined through countless trials. People may see the surface, the calm exterior, the kind smile, but what they fail to see is the depth of the fire that burns within you. This is why people might try to challenge you, underestimating your strength, your insight, and your ability to endure. They don't realize that every challenge has already shaped you. Every test has already strengthened you. They don't see the battles you've fought quietly, the storms you've weathered alone, or the wisdom you've earned in the process. But here's what you must remember. Your path isn't about proving yourself to anyone. It's not about retaliating when you're provoked or reacting to every challenge that comes your way. Your path is about rising above, staying aligned with your purpose, and using your gifts to heal, restore, and elevate. Chosen ones are not here to engage in battles of ego. They are here to transform lives, to guide others toward the light, and to fulfill a purpose far greater than themselves. So when you find yourself tested, remember this. Your silence is powerful, your restraint is intentional, and your energy is sacred. You don't need to react to every provocation. You don't need to defend yourself to people who cannot see your worth. Instead, focus on your calling. Use your profound insights to bring healing where there is hurt. Use your words to uplift those who are struggling. Use your presence to inspire change in the spaces you occupy. Because, chosen one, your words are not ordinary. Your actions are not small. Your very existence is a force of transformation. And as long as you remain aligned with your higher path, you will continue to influence this world in ways that are both seen and unseen. You are chosen, you are powerful, and your journey is far from ordinary. It's about transcending the noise and chaos. As a chosen one, your role is not to simply respond to provocations, but to rise above them, to use your profound abilities to influence, transform, and inspire. This level of awareness is what sets the chosen ones apart from everyone else. It's what guides you to use your strengths wisely, to maintain your composure even in the face of challenges, and to act from a place of purpose rather than reaction. Life is not about what happens to you, it's about how you respond to what's thrown your way. This truth becomes even more powerful when you're faced with negativity. Choosing to respond with calm, positivity, and grace is not about superficial good manners. It's about protecting your inner peace. It's about safeguarding the energy you carry, which is sacred and far too valuable to waste. When you respond with patience, kindness, and gratitude, you're not just being better, you're becoming stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your higher self. This is where your true character shines, not when things are easy, but when someone deliberately tries to provoke you. Negativity exists to test you, to challenge the depth of your spirit. When someone operates from a place of negativity, whether through harsh words, harmful actions, or manipulative behavior, they are functioning at a low vibration. Their energy is stagnant, heavy, and draining. And what is their goal? To drag you down to their level. But here's the reality. Low energy cannot touch you unless you allow it to. Think of it like this. Imagine two cars on the road. One is a powerful, economical car moving steadily and efficiently, conserving energy for what matters. The other car? It's loud, revving its engine unnecessarily, burning fuel and making noise without making any real progress. That second car represents the people who try to pull you into negativity. They're noisy, wasteful, and focused on chaos rather than growth. But you, as a chosen one, move silently. You move with intention and precision. You conserve your energy for what truly matters, your growth, your purpose, and your divine mission. You don't need to make noise to prove yourself. While others burn their fuel on petty conflicts, you're advancing. Quietly, but powerfully. This is what being chosen means. You don't get caught up in energy-draining battles. You don't allow yourself to be pulled into chaos or drama that leads nowhere. Instead, you rise above it. You maintain your course, keep your energy intact, and focus on what's truly important, your path. The stronger your resolve, the more you'll notice that negativity loses its power over you. People perceive chosen ones as powerful for a reason. Your insight, your wisdom, and your ability to see beyond the surface are intimidating to those who don't understand it. This perception of power can feel threatening to some, but remember, their fear is not about you. It's about their inability to match your energy, to grasp the depth of who you are. You are not just insightful. You are a guide, a leader, and a catalyst for change. As a chosen one, you are here to light the way for others. You are not here to engage in battles that drain your light. You're here to amplify it. You are a bridge between the spiritual and the physical, someone who can help shift perspectives and elevate consciousness. That's why it's important to remain focused, informed, and grounded. If you find yourself craving deeper understanding of yourself, of human energy, or even the intricate patterns of life like sacred geometry, know that there is a vast wealth of knowledge available to you. Books, resources, and teachings from ancient and modern wisdom can provide the insights you seek. They can change the way you see yourself, the world, and your role within it. As a chosen one, knowledge becomes not just power, but a tool for transformation. And make no mistake, the world is changing rapidly. The energies of this planet are shifting, and the role of chosen ones is more important now than ever before. You are not just a passive observer in this change. You are a catalyst. Your light, your insight, and your influence can inspire others to awaken, to evolve, and to rise. So here is your call to action. Stay engaged, stay aware, stay positive. Let nothing, no distraction, no negativity, no fleeting provocation, derail you from your path. You are here for a reason. You are part of something much larger than yourself. The challenges you face are not there to break you. They are there to refine you, to strengthen you, and to remind you of your resilience. When others try to bring you down, let your calm response be your power. When negativity knocks at your door, let your silence and focus be your shield. When the world challenges your purpose, let your steady progress and unwavering positivity be your answer. Because, chosen one, your energy is sacred. Your path is divine. And your ability to transcend chaos is what makes you extraordinary. Stay on course. The world needs you now more than ever. That's all for today. Dear Father, I pray for the growth of my faith. Help me trust you even when physical evidence is lacking. Let me believe in your perpetual presence, knowing you will never harm me. I understand that your thoughts for me are thoughts of prosperity and not harm, to give me a good future. Thank you, gracious and eternal Father, for always listening to my voice. I offer up this prayer to you in the name of Jesus. Amen. Thank you, Jesus, for your love and provision. I am grateful for your presence in my life and the abundance you bring. If this video resonated with you, please like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with those who need to hear this message. Leave a comment below about your journey and how you are preparing for your own triumphant return. If you'd like to support our work, please consider contributing through Buy Me a Coffee. This helps us continually improve our content to offer you the best. The link to Buy Me a Coffee is in the description. No gift is too small. Whether it's a penny, a prayer, or a share, your generosity helps spread God's word and brings hope to others. Don't stop here. Watch our next video for powerful revelations about the signs that reveal you are the chosen one. We've enjoyed following this spiritual journey with you. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Keep shining brightly and embrace your destiny with courage. See you next time. Blessings to all the beautiful souls from the Enlighten wisdom.